Hello again. If you just watched my previous video, I said I was going to open these magazines, didn't I, or books, or whatever the heck they happen to be. So you're going to be opening them with me. I know one of them will be a crochet magazine, but I think this one's probably something to do with dolls' houses, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it does say Doll's House on it. Doll's House Needlecrafts. That's a bit scary, isn't it? Needlecrafts. Seeing as I only knit or crochet. Oh, it's very pretty. Over 250 projects in 1/12 scale by Venus A. Dodge. Ooh. Ooh. If you can hear a funny noise, it's the dog. She's licking bits she shouldn't be licking. Too much information, yeah. Well, it's all, gosh, it's got embroidery and needlecraft, which I'll have to skip on the embroidery because I'm not exactly brilliant at anything like that. Sorry to my auntie. She did try very, very hard to teach me embroidery and that. They're very, very pretty if anybody's gifted. I know Lizzie is in America. She's gifted with the tapestry sort of, what do you call it, needle pointing, cross stitching. She's very good at that sort of thing. I am not, because I can't hold the needle, because I don't feel it very well, and I can't see. I did try it once upon a time. I did try once upon a time making, somebody gave, well, I bought like a little Christmas card with a robin on that you were supposed to stitch and cross stitch. But it was teeny weeny thin thread. I couldn't do it. My friend finished up finishing it for me and giving it as a Christmas card. But sadly, I don't know what happened to it. These dolls' houses that are like oldie worldy are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm addicted to looking at the pictures of them. But my dolly's house isn't old-fashioned. My furniture's more virgin on the modern like that. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to bore you going through all of this. It's very much like upstairs, downstairs kind of, you know, furniture and stuff. I'm going to go and look through it all. You know, Victorian bathing things and stuff. I mean, look at that. There's some gorgeous things, isn't there? Gorgeous, gorgeous things. Hello, the learner drivers are out. The same car's gone past about 4 times already. It's very quiet round here, you see. And there's plenty of side streets for them to practice turning left and turning right and reversing and stuff like that. So we must be a very good area for learning to drive. Oh, look at that. Lizzie, if you're watching, look at all of those. If ever you come to England, can you make me a postage-sized little sampler to put on the wall of my dolly's house? Yeah. I mean, these are more me with like little, tiny little... I did get a little sampler packet of some very fine cotton. Well, not very fine cotton, it's probably about 3 ply. And I've got various colours in it. Not many white or ecru or anything like that. But I shall get a ball of white or ecru for doing tablecloths and stuff like that. When I get round to, I've actually got to decorate and paint first before I do anything like this. I don't know why I must have got carried away. But it's all more Victoriana, these dollies' houses, which is all very well and good, but my house isn't that Victoriana. My house is more modern. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, look at that crib. I might have a go, because I've got lace actually in the shed. You know, pre-bought lace. I don't mean I've made lace. You see, I could do things like that, like the bath mat and stuff. You know, I could do things like that. They wouldn't go miss. Anyway, I'm not boring you anymore with doll stuff. I'm going to open this other magazine, which I know will be Simply Crochet. Simply Crochet. Which I know that Tracy's already done a review of. You can always watch her as well and see if she agrees with what I agree with. What have we got as a freebie? Oh, we have got a 5mm bamboo crochet hook, which I usually donate to somebody at Knit Club because I don't use bamboo. Right, paper, gone. Crochet Edits, it's got 4 cosy throws, which again, I don't do throws, but I'll show you anyway. Oh, my fingers are not working today at all. Right, we have got Simply Crochet, issue 144. Well, the front cover doesn't exactly float my boat for a start off, but we'll have a look. New year, new makes. Lions, tigers and bears, embrace the swirl. No, I'm sorry, I won't be embracing that sweater. Not me. Hello, people. Right, as you know, I don't do amigurumi, but for those of you who do, I don't know whether the pattern's actually in here or not, or whether you have to buy. Oh, shush. You know, nobody ever messaged me until I come on here, and then it's like diddly-ding, diddly-ding, diddly-ding all the time. Right, what have we got? True Organics. Well, I don't like that, whatever it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a wall hanging. Pretty horrendous, isn't it? Sorry, people, but ain't for me. Ain't for me. Well, I'll bypass all the garbage that's what to buy. Right, it's called Going Spiral, this bit. Tiny little bag, which if you're like me is neither use nor ornament because I carry everything but the kitchen sink when I go out anywhere. And a headband. I always manage to look like I should be mopping the floor when I wear a headband, I don't know. Crochet socks, which we've mentioned before, I've got sensitive feet. I can wear knitted socks but not crochet ones. And that, sorry, truly awful sweater. I think even in different colours it wouldn't be me. I know I like bright colours, I know I like bright things, but that is not floating my boat at all. Oh dear, it's getting worse. A scarf. And twirly things in your hair. Well, so far, I've not been impressed. That looks like a snail, that handbag, doesn't it? I'm not into swirls. I am definitely not into swirls. Oh, God, that is truly awful, isn't it? Come on, tell me, please. Please don't tell me you like it. It's truly awful, that. Oh, yes. Groovy Granny is in the magazine. Freddy Goat's Barb is a party legend, and she's all dressed up for a rowdy Saturnalia, is it? Yeah, Saturnalia feast. For those of you who like amigurumis, there you go. That is not on my list of things to learn to do in the new year. Learning to do would probably be Tunisian and maybe not so much mosaic crochet, but colourwork crochet. Yeah. Get a serger, scarf kit and hooks when you subscribe today. No, I do not want to subscribe today to get that. Tony's journal from the studio. That shows what the patterns are not in, by the way. They're just saying what she's made in her studio. Whoever Tony may be. That's Tony with an I. Tony. Oh dear. This book's getting worse. That's not in, but that's to make. From Karen. Ear candy. No. Please tell me there's something in here that you may like. Oh, a hat. Yeah, we're getting into the realms of normality. A hat. And is it a cowl? A cowl. As I said before, I've never mastered the art of wearing a cowl. Draw a line. This is a pretty basic sweater. I mean, I wouldn't wear it in those dreary colours, but that's just me, isn't it? I'm not a dreary person, as you know, but the actual basic sweater pattern is okay. We're getting into something that I can actually wear now. if I wanted to. Hello, Dolly. Lashona Rice uses her crochet to spread joy and encourage self-love. That's the Christian crochet addict. There's only so many amigurumis and dolls that you can make in life unless you've got loads of kids who like to play with them. Right, wild things. Oh no, wild things, I beg your pardon. Winter throws. They give people the same amount of yarn and tell them to come up with something different. I mean, I like the pattern of the one with the squares on, but I wouldn't make a throw, as you know. Again, I am of the opinion there's only so many throws you can have in your house without it cluttering the place apart, you know. Ripples of joy. The dogs would shred that in 5 seconds flat. Be prepared. Oh dear, a gym carry-on. Well, that looks a bit, it looks as though it's shunting and squashing already. Do you know, I'm being very negative about this book, but I really don't like it, this magazine. It's one of those, if you'd have known what was in it before you bought it, you wouldn't have bought it, isn't it? My best year, what on earth is that? So it's to keep your diary in or something. Some people have nothing better to do with their time. Oh dear. Double trouble. Try 2 different techniques. It's a scarf. It's a scarf. It's a scarf. Don't know where we've got more. Do you know, I swear if I see one more plushy teddy bear, I'll scream. There's certain things in that you've seen too many of. I've seen too many bucket hats. I've seen too many plushy teddies. I'm just a grouch. Starting New Year off with a grouch. Yeah, why not? Is that my New Year's resolution? I don't know whether it's be truthful and say exactly what you think. Stop being nice to people when you really, you know. Stop saying something nice about a pattern when you really think it's horrendous. Well, oh God, next issue. Well, you know I like bright things, but that doesn't exactly float me boat. Oh, I'm being so negative today. I must have got out of bed the wrong side, although I can't because there's not much room on the other side. But, well, I can honestly say that I don't really like anything in this book, really. Except the adverts. I don't mind that little stripy little short sleeve, but it's not in the book. It's Jade's new Paris party card. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to put my glasses on to see that. And I don't know where my glasses are. Whatever. Oh, follow this lady, Jade of Jazzy 0451. And the joyful colourwork jumpers, wall hangings and accessories. Wall hangings, Tracy. You know, Tracy loves the wall hanger. Anyway, those are all her jumpers. I need to do more colourwork jumpers because I've got so many odd balls in my blooming stash. Now you see, I don't like blankets, but I do like that one. But I wouldn't make it, obviously, because I don't make blankets. But I do quite like that one. But nobody in this house would thank me for a blanket. I finished up with that pink thing I made, you know, the granny square throw that I made for my daughter-in-law and my son. I finished up with it, and you know how much I loathe pink. I keep thinking I'm going to do something with it. I don't know quite what, because it's massive, and it just is not my colour at all. Right, we've got 4 cosy throws. Am I on page 1? I can't tell with my numb fingers. Yeah, new direction. I know loads of you are into blankets and you make dozens of the things, but they don't float my boat, sorry mate. Primrose Path. Oh, shut up. Primrose Path. Well, at this rate, I think I'll go back to looking at my doll's pattern book. All my heart. I mean, that would be alright for a baby's pram rug, wouldn't it, or cot rug. But what adult would want something like that? Unless they're one of these she pretty women, which I'm not. You know, the ones who dress like Barbie. Pick and mix. No, I'm afraid. That does not interest me at all. I can't say there was anything in there. I'm going back to my dolls book. I'm going back to my Needlecraft and dolls book. I don't think my dollies need any clothes. I don't know whether... Maybe I should make them some clothes. I don't know. Maybe I should make them some clothes. I don't even know what my dolls are. I haven't seen them for 3 years. They're in a box. Oh gosh, there's some really pretty things. Oh, corsets. I could make my dolly some corsets. That would incite Mr. Dolly. I think I've got a man and a woman and some kids. Actually, I think I've got dozens of the kids, so they've probably been busy already, the man and the woman, yeah. Trixie's stretched out in front of the fire, which needs another log on it, and I also need to go and sort out my washing. Well, I hope you've been more enthralled with this book than I've been. With the magazine, sorry, than I've been. Oh, how pretty that is. Pretty, isn't it? Patchwork. Can you imagine making it? It must be about ½ an inch square, those little squares. Breakfast in bed. There's some beautiful things in this book. I think this is one of those books what you used to call a coffee table book. I've got loads of them, you know, with like Iris Apfel and people like that, Vivienne Westwood, that I love looking at. Wouldn't dress exactly like Vivienne Westwood ever dressed, but I was watching a programme about her on the telly actually the other day. She did some gorgeous things, but she also did a load of tat, didn't she? Come on, let's be honest. You know, some of these designs that these so-called designers make, you know, you just wouldn't walk around the high street in them. And I know I'm outrageous, I would wear lots of things, but I do draw the line at certain things, yeah. Do draw the line. Anyway, I'm sorry if you've enjoyed this book as much as I have, this crochet, simply crochet, but I'm really not enthralled with it at all. And I was so looking forward to it coming. I was thinking, oh gosh, I can't wait to see it. So when I've uploaded this, I'm going to go and have a look at Tracy Crochet Roxy's thoughts on this magazine and see whether she likes it any better than I do. There's a thought. There is a thought. So I'm going to go back to crocheting my seconds. When you make your own patterns up and you don't write anything down and you just do things by eye, doing the second piece to match the first piece is always a bit tricky. I used to have the table when I lived on my own, a big table. I used to spread it out on the big table so I could like copy the direction of the sleeve, yeah. Because I don't like my sleeves to straight and baggy and whatever, yeah. I did watch another video with this lady and she had a lovely top on and I thought, oh, I like that. So it goes on Etsy. And it's a very, very basic sweater pattern which I've copied the picture of. Yeah. 10 quid the pattern. Since when did all the patterns on Etsy suddenly evolve into £10 and £11? I mean, I'm all for paying. You know, if a designer has made a really fantastical design that's wonderful, marvellous, she spent a lot of time doing it. But that sweater pattern, I'm not going to mention it, is quite basic really, and I think I can copy it. But £10 for it. And I'm like, you having a laugh? Maybe that's the way I should go. Maybe I should go into pattern designing. Ha, ha, ha. She said, joking, because you know I can't do that. And maybe charge you all £10 for one of my designs. Yeah, I'm sure I'd get rich on that. I'd be like, people would be like, is John having a laugh or what? She's got to be joking. Anyway, I'm going to go now and sort out my washing and upload these 2 videos, so I will see you all very, very soon. I don't know how, and I don't know when, and I don't know why, but I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.